I love America. I have absolutely zero desire to live in another country. Sure, it's not perfect. As a matter of fact, it's kind of functionally dysfunctional. But we're a country made up of more races, faiths, political ideals, and belief systems than Joe Rogan's podcast guest list. So our form of democracy is going to be a little messy, if not slightly chaotic. Yet and still, we are the most powerful country on the planet. And as far as I'm concerned, I want to keep it that way. President Joe Biden, I've never met you, so I can't say I don't like you personally, but I can say I am not a fan of you politically. And that's okay, because I'm sure you've seen the multitude of videos I've done about you over the years, and I'm sure you're not a fan of me either. That being said, because I love this country so much, I want to see you succeed as president. I want to see you make this country better. And you said it yourself. You pledged to be a president for all Americans, that you will work just as hard for those Americans who didn't vote for you as you will for those who did. And I want to believe you. I really do. But I have to call because throughout your entire campaign, all I've heard you say is this.
Barney John R. Street, and I want to tell you, if I'm elected and I'm coming for you and gun manufacturers, I'm going to take you on and I'm going to beat you. I'm the only one who's done it.
How are you supposed to be the president of all Americans when you're threatening to defeat the largest Second Amendment organization in the country that is comprised of 5 million gun owners? How are you supposed to be the president of all Americans when you're threatening to destroy the gun industry that's responsible for employing 312 million people? Well over 30% of Americans in this country own a gun, and over 40% live in a household with a gun. And just in 2020 alone, we had nearly 5 million first-time gun buyers, many of whom voted for you. The National African American Gun Association has gained over 30,000 members in less than 5 years, and close to 90% of black voters voted for you. So when you talk about defeating the NRA or defeating the gun manufacturers or defeating this gun organization or this gun group, you're not talking about a faceless organization. You're talking about defeating and destroying American people. Because I love this country so much and only want the best for the people of this country, I want to wish you the absolute best over the next 4 years of your presidency. And I pray that you do everything in your power to make America even better than it already is. However, I read your plan to end gun violence, and it doesn't even come close to representing gun owners and their 2A rights. Everything in your plan was for the anti-gun lobby and organizations. There are over 17 million AR-15s in this country, and is the most popular rifle bought by Americans. Yet your main point in your plan to end gun violence is to ban AR-15s, and then force the gun owners that already have them to sell them back to you. For decades, the debate over the Second Amendment has been nothing more than a media-orchestrated dog and pony show. There has never been an honest and real conversation on the issue. You didn't even bother talking to us gun owners. We all want to solve gun violence just as much as anyone else. Hell, I'd argue even more so, because the main reason we have guns is to protect life. But like I said earlier, just because I did not vote for you doesn't mean I don't want you to be a good president for this country. You said it yourself. You pledged to be a president for all Americans who will work just as hard for those who didn't vote for you as you will for those who did. Well, now you're the president. And here I am being the voice for millions of gun owners, telling you to live by your words and work just as hard for us gun owners who did and did not vote for you by including us in the national 2A conversation. And no, I don't mean hosting a loaded CNN town hall with handpicked I support the 2A but people who went to high school with you and bought a shotgun the day of the town hall just so that they can technically be considered a gun owner. I'm saying give real gun owners a seat at the table so that a real conversation can be had about how to stop violence committed with guns and how to rebuild and maintain the integrity of the Second Amendment. I'm not saying it has to be me, but up until this point, it's been no one. So again, I implore you, Mr. President, be the first. Be the first Democrat president to reach out to real gun owners and have a real, open, and honest conversation about the Second Amendment. Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can help do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and clicking the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your AR-15s are essential, I will not comply. I am the militia. I lost all my guns in a boating accident, and your state-specific Keep America tactical shirt, click the link next to my head or the link in the description section. Or if you're watching this on a mobile device, tap the small triangle on the lower right-hand side of this video and click the link in the description. All right, now we have the performance mask at shop.mrcolognnoir.com. And no, these aren't the masks that suffocate you to death. You can breathe in this mask. It's lightweight material, very high quality. You know how I do.